Hello! Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today is the 28th of November. Jesus Christ, but we're getting pretty darn close to the end of the year. I say this every year, but where has this year gone? For anyone who has not tuned in for a little while, we're currently on I believe our 18th session now for Elden Ring. Let me double check. Yes, session 18. Hello to Ash, Darius, GU, and Blade. I hope you are all doing well this day. This year's bonkers at how fast it went. It very much is. I feel like especially like the middle part of it felt like much of a blur. And we're only just a couple of days off until we're into December. But yeah, for those who hadn't tuned in, let's see, where are we at? We're at 150 hours in this accursed game with a level of 123, 123. So, much of yesterday was, well, at least the second half of the stream was taken up trying to dispense with one of the other bosses bearing a great rune by the name of Moog, who proved to be probably among one of the most frustrating bosses I've faced thus far, arsehole that he is. But as is often the case, just through sheer repetition, and not to use Rani's words too much, but being a dogged fellow, we were successful in besting Foxstick. What do you mean? Moog is easy. Fuck you. It wasn't for me. I mean, there's things I could have done that I learned after the fact that probably would have removed probably one of the more frustrating mechanics in the fight. Aside from his propensity to spread fire and blood everywhere. Jeez Louise. Hey Jake. They are hiding in here. Are you sure? In this stream? He was a really frustrating boss. I was lucky I found the shackle. Because it would have made the encounter even more frustrating, because you can memorize a pretty good chunk of his moveset in Phase 1. The problem is, much of it goes out the window. Because, thank you. When Phase 2 begins, those same attacks have their reach extended. By at least a good couple of feet, because they leave fire and flame. Fire and flame and blood afterwards. Like, not only in the air, but on the ground as well. So whatever you learn just kind of goes out the window, which is something I wasn't too keen with. And of course, just generally his DPS increases. Even with the tear, he can still delete you. I think I died at like 2... There were a couple of attacks, 2 hits I was dead, and his more general attacks, maybe like... maybe 3? Maybe 3. So the margin of error was pretty minute. I think I wore this because I was testing out... I was ruminating on whether or not I should probably consider changing my weapon. I'm starting to feel the further I'm progressing, especially with the big bosses, the slow and lumbering weapons are proving to be... They're not necessarily bad. Like, I feel this setup can finish the game, although don't quote me on this because the variable might change as time goes on. I just felt like Moog was a good example. There were at least 2 or 3 occasions where if I had a fractionally faster weapon, I could have taken an extra pot shot against him. But I guess then I wouldn't have been able to stagger him as well as I did in the first phase, had I not been using a weapon like this. So I guess it kind of balances out in the end. Dace, what up? 420k runes. I didn't expect that many runes. That was that was pretty crazy, because that was enough at the time for me to, I think, get like 3 or 4 levels alone. Which of course I used to dump it all into strength. Actually, we don't need, this is useless to me anymore. We don't need that, so that makes things a lot more easier in comparison. Not much. Refreshing the app every 3rd minute to see if my package has arrived. Oh, you mean like the delivery app you're using? How am I? I'm hanging in there. You know, same old, day at a time. Been enjoying Elden Ring with its frustrating encounters and all. One thing I've learned with From games, any boss that I feel might be unfair or unbeatable, some motherfucker has done it as a level 1 wretch. Which means the boss is not unfair. I bet you, I guarantee you, some motherfucker has level 1 wretched the entire game. If someone can do that, it means the game's fair, as far as I'm concerned. Granted, it requires a level of gameplay, memorization, and focus I'll never possess, but it just means that if someone can do it at a base level, with the most rudimentary weapon, which is like a club, it means the bosses can be killed. It is literally a skill issue. But Kyle, hi. That was done during the first week of release. I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. There's a few bosses maybe I can see myself doing. Moog would be very challenging. Just due to the AoE he's got. It's really high. The Let Me Solo Her guy has become a legend. I've heard of him but not seen too much. Apparently, so I know of a boss. I haven't fought her yet, but I heard this a lot when I had Elden Ring gifted to me compliments of Mythic, so very big thanks to him. But I was very hesitant to stream this game for obvious reasons, due to the potential spoiler/backseating that comes with these types of games, and due to its frustrating nature. It can bring out the worst in someone, even if someone as patient as me. But I remember when Elden Ring was at peak time, a lot of folks in chat were like, "Dude, this Millennia cow is a fucking prick," and I'm not looking forward to this because I found Moog annoying, and not many people spoke of Moog, which means that Millennia must be like the cunt of cunts. Like, she'll take the title from Moog pretty quickly. So I'm anticipating it's going to be a shit show. And the reason I bring this up is I started hearing about this guy, this Let Me Solo Her. Apparently, he's some naked dude with just like a pair of twin blades or something, and he would act as the summon sign and just like literally just solo her, the supposed like toughest boss in the game or something. Hey Jeff, and hello Blank. Naked guy with a pot on his head. Like a wait, was he wearing this? Bit heavy. This thing? The pumpkin helm. Brooklyn Height, a natural pot. Oh! Wait, was it, wait, is this why the thingy's here? Hang on. Wait, you guys just described, the doll in Celivis's, place. Was he wearing armor? I guess is the question. He said naked with a pot on his head, right? Loincloth and pot. There's a dude exactly as you've described in Celivis's little frickin' sex dungeon. You know, where all his dolls are. Maybe that's how he chose the appearance of his character. Or did From add this guy later? Because I definitely heard the name, like, Let Me Solo Her quite a few times. People kept describing this, like, absolute Giga Chad that was supposedly, like, he was just soloing the boss. Like, the boss that everyone... Like, there was a very disproportionate amount of the player base that felt she was fundamentally, like, an unfair boss. But it's over here. I think he's at the top right. I could have... The way you've described him, I'm almost certain. Where is he? Is he here? No, that's a perfumer. That's a omen killer. That's I forgot. Dolores. That's the finger maiden. There he is, right there. Is it him? So you got this dude. That'd be him. Well, I've got him as a ghost, as a doll. It's this guy, Jawright Puppet, but he's described as a spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar, a jar-hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. But I take it, what was his build? Was he throwing pots as well? Was he literally RPing a doll? Oh, he's using two katanas. I'm like, hang on. Alright, cool. That's fine. I was a little concerned then. I was like, if he's doing it with consumables, the guy would be an absolute god. I hope you're ready. It's going to be Padoru, isn't it? Yep. Time has come for Padoru. Did he exist before Let Me Solo Her, or is this the devs adding him? I have no clue. It'd be a pretty big gesture for them to add him after the fact. Based on his description as a doll, though, I would say he was in the game before Let Me Solo Her, I would say. It existed before. Maybe that's where he got the inspiration for the appearance, although it's not really much inspiration if the guy is wearing literally nothing and a jar on his head. Which also means you can get the jar on your head. So I haven't got this yet. So that confirms the helm exists. Let's see. Wait, 6-month gift subscription courtesy of Chendrak. So big thank you to Chendrak for that gifted sub, and for Neon for triggering the alert. Thank you, thank you.
Oi Sephia Git, are you going to do a blazing 420 build in this game too? Also thanks to Chendrak for the gifty sub.
I might. What I'm thinking is a very fast swinging, 420 blazing character. Normally I'd have like a giant two-handed weapon, like a blunt weapon. And did he just run away? He's totally avoided my attack there. This says that you are my very favorite streamer and a good friend, and you make my name much better. Wait, what does? Wait, what triggered this? What triggered this response? My dad was kind enough to brew me some coffee. He's gotten used to my pattern. Like, I tend to brew this 15 minutes before. I was just about to head down, and I think I was running a little bit late, so he brought this up for me. I think he might have added a bit too much milk, because this is softer than what I'm used to for a coffee. My made-up note. Oh! Wait, I thought maybe I said something that elicited that response. God damn it. They have to add him in a DLC. Let Me Solo Her is the biggest Giga Chad in all of Dark Souls. Yeah, so is that not to diminish his achievement, of course. So, like, how many people did he help? Because even I know the name, and the other reason I know of Millennia as a boss is just because of her infamy. I remember folks in chat. I think Blade was having a rough go with her as well. I was trying to petition to add an NPC summon for that fight, and it's just let me went to feed the kitties and clean the litter boxes. I was cleaning one, and both cats start fighting to use the second one, and the black one didn't even want to use it, just pester my white cat. I think it's not so much the desire to use it, it's just to prevent someone else. That alone is satisfaction enough. It's still coffee. Oh no, I appreciate it. It saved me time. I want to give you a good start to your stream. You're about as sweet as this coffee is, Ash, and my dad put quite a bit of sugar in there. Let Me Solo Her guy apparently received several Elden Ring themed gifts from From Software. Wait, really? Including a frame photo of Millennia and a hand drawing of his character. That's great. In May, he had hit a milestone of 1,000! Jesus. Oof. That's actually pretty impressive. I was like, but coffee is no, my dad put a little bit more sugar. I could tell, because like normally the coloration, like I had a tiny bit of milk. Coffee, even the instant kind, tends to cut a little deep for me due to its bitterness. So the milk softens it a little bit, and I had a tiny bit of sugar, but generally it still comes across bitter. But in my dad's case, he definitely put like at least about 20% of it as milk, so its colour's gone from it's much more. It looks closer to the frickin' composition of tea with the amount of milk he added. Hey, Happy! They even sent him a really well-crafted Elden Ring sword with the engraving saying, Rise Tarnished. That's a really kind gesture for From to do. It's, I think it was all based upon, a character that he's made that's helping folks get past Millennia. Coffee as black as your shirt. There's no way I could drink that. My dad used to drink those way back when. Like, he mentioned in his younger years, that was the coffee he went for. He's like, with you and your brother, fucking needed it. It's the only way I was going to be able to finish my shift. I was like, that's fair. He used to work monster hours, him. My friend says, yes, I like a splash of coffee in my cream. But it's the opposite way of my composition. Hey, Minemo, how's life? I'm hanging in there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in really rough shape. I'm in a considerable amount of pain. The painkillers are doing their work, but I still feel loopy as all hell. But we're having fun with Elden Ring, even with some of the more, shall we say, challenging encounters. So yeah. But yeah, I've been putting my notes together, and this game's driving me insane because, from the story standpoint, I am missing some very pivotal pieces, and I'm not sure if they're ever going to get answered. One of the biggest things was the revelation that Moog and Morgott are siblings. I was initially leaning on that being probably my number one theory. Number two was if somehow Morgott had progeny, and it may have been a son. The big surprise was, even though they were siblings, I didn't realize they were twins, which would explain their very gross similarities, but also differences. I take it as no coincidence that the two enemies that I find have the most infuriating and deceptive telegraphed delayed attack is the two twins. Like, I had this with Margit, not as much with Morgott, because I'd gotten used to it, and then Moog had that as well. It's an attack that, they raise the weapon and it looks like they're about to swing, but Moog did this thing where the arm would raise at its zenith, but then it would kind of whiplash back and then come crashing down, and I would fuck this up even after half a dozen attempts. It was driving me insane. They are both grandmasters of delayed attacks. Because as a player, your natural inclination is to respond to the incoming threat, but it's used against you because both of those assholes do the same goddamn thing. I'm glad it doesn't have as many tracking attacks. Dark Souls 2 was quite guilty of that, from what I recall. The enemy prepares an attack and they're locked onto you. I'm like, bro, either commit to it in a direction or fuck off. Let's see, I finally beaten my... wait, you got pneumonia? Jesus Christ, man. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better now. Dear Lord. Someone was at the store checking out an item called self-raising cream pie. Oh God. And he moved the camera towards his son and said, I'm raising a little cream pie of my own. Never changed, Dace. Don't forget that Let Me Solo Her beat 1,000 millennials with only a jar on his head and a sword. Wait, does that mean that he could have died in literally one hit? Or maybe two? Because if he's doing it hitless, that's even more like Giga Chad. Seth saving he thinks you are sweet as his coffee reminded me of this. Oh no, this is going to be more in jest. Oh God. That copy pasta is absolutely cursed. Felt like a truck ran over me, had the shakes like an addict and every step hurt. I mean, I've had... We always say man flu. I've had influenza, like proper flu, once. The rest have just been really bad colds. An actual flu, you're fucked. Never had pneumonia though. Chest infection. So I'd say, yeah, chest infection and flu are pretty close. The worst was probably laryngitis. That one permanently damaged my vocal cords even after I recovered. I felt like my voice dropped an octave after that. Yeah, it left its mark. But I'm glad to hear you're doing better now. Yeah, he could, and he does. He does solo her hit list. The guy's a psychopath then. He does fail every now and again, and he's made public posts giving apologies to all the people who relied on him to kill her. Oh, Jesus. I mean, you gotta make a mistake at some point. I don't know what the nature of the fight with Millennia, but if I'm gonna assume that, one can't predict every single conceivable hit. She's also a very late game boss. When people think they have the flu, they have the crud. When you think you're dying, you have the flu. Yeah, I was talking like bedridden. Like, just had nothing left in me. I couldn't even get up. I just wanted to curl up and just die. Like most days these days, though, but still. His skills can't be argued. Well, if he's got a kill count of a better part of 1,000 against a boss, which a significant portion of the player base considered to be unfair, then yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I found out there's a jab for it, so I'm signing up for that. My folks have got themselves topped up, both the flu jabs and boosters, because we have a very bad knack. One of us will Trojan horse, well, normally it's either me and my dad will Trojan horse something into the household. We had COVID in the more later stage, You want to sleep all winter? What, you want to become a bear? Just become a rune bear and go full hibernation. There's one for pneumonia as well, apparently, and this is the second time I had it. Oh, well, if they're offering the shot, and you've already been hit by this twice, then sure, might as well. Michael, thank you very much for the 35-month resub. Did we hang on? Did you resub just like a few days ago? Or maybe because the 2 anniversaries overlapped?
Hey Seth,
Hi.
how you? Guess who's doing a night shift today after working all weekend?
Oh god, I'm assuming that's you. Yeah, it was on. You had your 34th resub 4 days ago. I guess basically you triggered the alert and then the new month has kicked in. Well, thank you for the 35 months. My condolences for having to do a weekend shift, followed very swiftly by a night one. I have only really had to do this a very few times in my life because every other job, streaming aside, the shifts were very fixed, so I was able to avoid this pitfall. But yeah, that is fucking brutal. Nothing's worse than having a shift that ends late in the day, followed by a shift that starts early the next, because it just literally feels like you worked, went to sleep, woke up, go to work, and then by the time you're home, you are absolutely railed. You're going to watch the path reveal? Absolutely. One of the few things that I'm actually looking forward to. Generally, my view on life is about as grim as the lands between. Let's be honest. So, yeah. The guidance of grace in this case would be the POV reveal. So, I'm gonna churn through some lore because otherwise I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Because I had to end the stream before I could ruminate yesterday. So the biggest reveal was, of course, the confirmation about the tie between Morgoth and Mohg. They were indeed siblings, which also explains why the great runes were located in the same tower in order for one to activate it. You know what's cheeky as well? Through the entirety of the game, it's never explicitly said until you actually get this friggin' thing. I'm sure there's probably other hints as well, like that might intimate this, which they do, but this is the only one that explicitly says it. Mohg and Morgoth are twin brothers. That's the only time he just says it, they are twin brothers. Nowhere else does it say this. The only other hint that we had was they were similar in general stature. They both had clear signs of being omen-born, with Mohg having the more, extreme omen extremities. Both could be bound with the use of their own shackles. Both use a similar trick to fuck with you, in that they sent over a projection, not their true selves, to fight you. But where they differ, I guess, is with what they were trying to achieve as their goal and motivations. But yeah, I was definitely thinking there was a relation, but it was to what extent, how familiarly, like how far it was going to go. Siblings is the one I was leaning on. I was not expecting twins, though. While they did look similar, I just figured, brothers, but not twins. Also, Crack Hi, and hello to you as well, Chandros. Staying 12 days at my in-laws over Christmas. I hope for your sake you get on well with the in-laws. Least it's a trip to Ireland. Oh, when you say least it's a trip to Ireland, this makes me think that it's not exactly all titties and rainbows. In answer to your question, Chandros, I can't lie, this body is an absolute fucking mess, but I'm still hanging in there. Hello, T-Mac. Time for Bleach. I will leave you to it. Each week I put this off means that's one extra episode I get to binge watch. Work from home today, listening in when I can. Just jump in whenever. Also, can you not please stab the squished kiwi? Thank you. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of these the accursed logistics of the progeny of the demigods. Took me 7 years or so, but since we're engaged now, they've been more welcoming. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. I scarcely get on with the immediate family these days, so I imagine it must be a bit of a nightmare with the in-laws. Unless you have a good relationship, in which case, get hammered. One thing I can say, it has indeed more scenes than the manga had, so that promise is fulfilled. Then sure, I'm looking forward to it. Like, literally the last bit I watched is when Eisen was dealt with. After that, I kind of just hung it up, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of rewatching to catch up. 12 days, no gaming sucks a little. That's why the good Lord made handhelds. My Christmas bonus isn't here in time to order a Steam... Oh, never mind. I was going to say... So you would have purchased it if you had the coinage. Gotcha. Great minds think alike. Well, if you can't game because you're on the go, the only other logical thing is either on your mobile, or if you can't do that, then you might end up using some kind of handheld. So, just one of the few logical conclusions. But yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out because it's never really explicitly stated which the demigods are, who sired them, with the exception, I think. So if I'm correct, then the names kind of give it away. Luna, Princess Rani, Praetor Riker, and General Radahn. They're the result of the union between Radagon and Renala. I'm pretty sure. The red hair's a bit of a giveaway, so that's fine. The part which I'm a little bit unsure of who sired who, I'm pretty sure. Which is weird, because when you think about it, if Radagon and America are indeed the same person, I don't even want to think about how the reproduction aspects works, unless, it's done without fucking. Radagon's red hair is the iconic thing. Did you manage to kill Moog? Yes, I did. The twin prodigies, as Morgott described, Mikola and Millennia. I know Millennia has red hair. It's already been explicitly stated in the game. Now, if Mikola and Millennia are indeed twins, I'm assuming they probably share that same characteristic. So if that's the case, that would mean that Radagon would be... You are the father. Unless... the only thing I know of Godfrey, because he was the first consort, I've only seen the version of him which I fought in Leyndell, which I'm convinced is not the real him. They're not going to make the first fucking Elden Lord, a character that important, just be some golden shining freaking abomination which went down in a couple of love taps. If that's the case, I'm grossly disappointed. But in his in that visage, it was difficult to tell what his appearance was. In fact, do I have items? I got a few items regarding him, mainly talismans, but I don't think his hair had to be blonde or something. There's no way it'd be fucking red, because it's not mentioned anywhere. The red hair is explicitly tied to Radagon. So yeah, so I would say Mikola and Millennia are the sire of Marika and Radagon. Who does this leave? That leaves the... So I don't know who the father of the twins is. That's the problem. They're both Omen born. And then you have... Who's missing? Godric would be the only one, which I assume would have ties to Godfrey in name. Oh, and of course Godwin, who got shanked. So that leaves the demigod children as Godric, Godwin, Morgott, Moog. So that's one side, and then on the other you have Radahn, Riker. Oh, I forgot about Mikola and Millennia on the other side. But you got you got Rani, Riker, and then Radahn. Okay, so I think we have an accounting of all, at least the primary demigods. Will we beta test weapons today? I don't have the mental energy for this, so probably not. Did you turn in Moog's remembrance? Yes! I was given the option from either a type of spell or his fork. His little fork. His trident. So I went for the trident. Mogwin's sacred spear. I bet that's what he calls his dick. What's interesting is that I didn't realise that he was beseeching an outer god. Very few references are made to other outer gods. We know there's the Greater Will. There's of the entity which the Three Fingers ascribes to, and now we have what was it called? The Formless Mother is tied to that. Imagine doing one of those challenges where you don't get hit the entire playthrough. Oh, fuck that. No way. All it takes is just one stray projectile or a lapse of concentration. I'm sure a lot of it is just like an obscene amount of repetition and just memorization. But I don't have the mental focus for that. My brain's way too small. Sounds to me like you could benefit from making a spreadsheet on all these connections. Or like, those little flowcharts. So it starts off with like Queen America and Radagon in the middle, and then you kind of have like arrows branching off, like this little spider web. Maybe I'll get Seth to play the guitar so we can collab. I have no idea how to play the guitar. So it's probably not a good idea. PoE, betrayal, sheet, flashback. Yeah, the relationships, the enemies. Are the friends, mate? Check this one out, Seth, you'll get a giggle. Wait, is this your tweet or someone else's? Okay. You know that video of a bloke playing Back in Black while his girlfriend batters his helmet with a frying pan? Found it. Wait, what's this? Oh god. Jesus Christ, man, she was really wailing on him in the end. That's some repressed anger if I ever saw anything. All she had to do is turn it sideways, so as opposed to hitting it with the flat of the pan, hitting it with the side would have probably done more damage. Mate, she took out some issues right there. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. Seth ringing some elders once again. No. Wouldn't it be funny if you smacked me with this? And she was like, yes. But I bet she deflated a little when she realised that there was a helmet involved. Not even a grin, just straight up contempt. Where did you get building the overall force exerted with each swing? Alright, so I gotta figure out what to do next. So the good news is, now that we have activated 2 additional greater runes... wait, now that we actually know more about... Oh, that's the other thing that confused me. If Mikola and Millennia do be twin prodigies, as far as I'm aware, I have no story, lore, or comprehension as to why Mikola would be in some weird fucking cocoon, and of all places would be in the Eternal City, without her sibling Millennia. Like, I don't know how good their relationship was with each other. Significant data is lacking, and it shows that whatever Moog was trying to achieve, to become consort to Mikola, was not being reciprocated. Kept doing all these blood sacrifices and rituals, but it was all rejected. So the fact that Mikola's in a cocoon is very telling. Perhaps something like those. It was clear. I don't know. Maybe they were sealed away. Maybe they were in the process of recovery. Maybe they were ill. It's difficult to say. But the cocoon is partially pried open as well, so maybe something went wrong. But once again, just fuck all information. Seth has done that boss, the one. The last major boss I faced of note is Moog. I'm going to speak to Gideon, because I'm pretty sure he was asking on information regarding any other greater ruins.
You. What is it?
Moog was inside the cocoon when you entered, just safe to say he broke it to enter. I don't know, because like the way the scene played out was the arm that was protruding out, the very long and elongated one, was that of Mikola, and it kind of comes crashing down, and from it is that long streak of blood, and then as a large puddle of blood is made, it's from there that the load of blood arises. So, I don't know, it's possible, but then the question would be, why was Mikola instead cocooned in the first place? Cocoons usually, you picture a caterpillar, so perhaps Mikola was going through some kind of, maybe in a deep slumber or a transformation of a sort, If that's the case, that would imply that Mogan attempted to pry it open ahead of schedule, which all in all still strikes me as a very bad move. Oh, we've got two here. So we've got Mogan Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fellow Tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable. But perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe... Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there.
What was he thinking?
The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. And it is a wondrous thing indeed.
Go on.
You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
That's the closest thing to a compliment I've gotten him. Further's cookbook. You're a true fellow. I mean, that's about as good of a compliment as you're going to get from Mr. All-Knowing over here. And then we've got the Lord of Blood's cocoon. So hopefully this will give us more information. I can't wait for my time off for Christmas. I'll be Genshining and POVing for days. Yeah, I hope you get a chance to take a breather. A lot of you freaking weenies tend to work through the Christmas and New Year's. You gotta take care of yourselves, man. Some of you even carry like holidays over. Take some days off. Which is rich coming from me, because I don't think I will. But, like I said, that's just... I give good advice, I just seldom follow it. It's all the difference. To me, it seemed like it was Mikola. It was Mikola inside the cocoon, from what Moog was saying, and her arm bled a pool from which Moog. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the vibe I got. That the blood was used as a conduit, as a means of teleportation, not that he was within the cocoon itself. But it's possible it could be perceived that way. But that's how I read it. It was through the blood that Moog was able to make an appearance. They kind of just jump right to you. How Lord of Blood? It's like being a Lord of Shadow and being able to use the shadows as a means of travel. It's a mess in this company around this time, and I need to move out again this weekend or next week's. Made a deal with my parents again, and it all works in my favour. Wait, where were we at last? Weren't you staying with a sibling or something? You have to forgive me. Right now, I'm having a semi-out-of-body experience due to these pain meds. But I feel like there were a couple of plans. I know the old place was an absolute shit show, and you wanted to get out as soon as possible because of the landlord or landlady. It works in my favour. I moved up because of the crazy landlady. Okay, so it was a landlady. Yeah, it had to do with the heating and a bunch of other stuff. She just generally came across as a cow. Then we planned shortly after I moved here to move in with my brother. Okay, so I got it partially right. Thank fuck, even with my adult memory, I'm putting this together. About the Lord of Blood.
Ah, I see. So Mikola was with the Lord of Blood after all.
Yes.
That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final clue has been brought into the light. One of the last few pieces of the round table. I need to put everything together.
Okay.
As promised, allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites, known only to me.
Ooh. The law of causality. We've got like law of regression and one of the other ones, but there's a law of causality. Interesting. Wait, what is he gonna do with all this knowledge, though? I'm curious. Hey, Blantham. How you doing, bud? The move coming up is that one. Okay. So what you've done, if I'm reading this correctly, you moved in shortly. You said then we plan. I moved because we planned shortly after I moved. You said moved here. So are you kind of staying with the folks at the moment? Because you said the move coming up is that one, and that's the one where you're going to be staying with your brother. The landlord here has a debt of roughly 1k euro for utilities. Oh boy. Ash, I have off the day job December 23rd, that's under a month, to January 2nd, and then go back on the 3rd. Okay, that's a decent chunk off. We'll be staying in 3 places. So let's see, Crazy Landlady, Debt Landlord, and Parents and Siblings. That's a lot of movement. I hope you get to the 3rd location sooner rather than later. Doing good. Got a new PC a few days ago. Congrats. Now I can get DC'd from games at 144 FPS. Just play offline, forehead. I have a week off next week. I hope you spend that time wisely. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. I want it all to be over. No, I get that. I can't do a one-to-one of what you're going through, but I remember when we were in our own precarious situation. Like, the last place we were staying in was temporary, and we were waiting for this house to be completed, and financially speaking, things were always going to be in the red. And we only just barely, in a very rushed way, got into this place. So that feeling of wanting it to be over and just be settled, and no longer have to worry about, oh, I need to move here, then I've got to settle here, then I've got to pay for this. You just want to know that it's done and dusted, and that you can finally start putting down some roots. I'm going to be grinding out in Dragonflight in like 6 hours and 30 minutes. Oh yeah, the expansion. Oh, so I don't know about that. Spend time wisely. Does that equal total Warhammer 3? Well, spend time wisely for me is time that is everything other than work. So things that you would otherwise be deprived of because work is getting in the way. In which case that time would be spent wisely. Feeling like you're in the lurch is the worst. Yeah, that's literally what we had for like a year and a half straight at the last place. And even after we moved here, we had that for at least like eight or so months. So I'm glad we got to the point where we got settled in. I have 14 PTOs and I can't take any of them. Is that against the law? Or is the onus on you that you weren't able to book the time off in due course? Because I feel like your place will do this thing where you'll put time in to take off and they'll be like, yeah, we can't do that. And then it gets to the end of the year and then they start chastising you for not booking time off, but then you'll be like, bro, I tried to, but you said I couldn't take it off. So they can't have it both ways. I'm planning on trying to finish Wrath this week so I can try out Warhammer 3 next week. You're in chapter 4, right? You said you were doing a DLC. Because we mentioned this yesterday. Might could be just that to some people. I was lucky. Last place I worked, I've told this story. As long as you booked it with as long as you had the allocation, like the allowance for the time off, and you gave sufficient notice, and it wasn't like beyond like a 3-week window or something crazy like that. You can do it in chunks of 2 weeks. You were fine. But I just picked a couple of months in the year and booked off every Thursday and Sunday because my days off were Friday and Saturday. So I'd have a few months in the year where I'd be in work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then off the rest of the week. And because I booked these literally as like the allocation was given and the availability was at max, and I wouldn't do it during the Christmas season. It was kind of like a bit of a concession I had to make. So that way, because those were often snapped up instantly. So far, not that impressed with the DLC. Yeah, you said so as much. What was it? The encounter variety was dull, or something. I can't recall. I'm in trouble, so they will chastise me even if I did pre-book them. Oh God. So get off it, the all spoiler alert. What's he say here?
I wonder what comes next. If he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Mikola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me.
Why? See, I still don't know why Mikola is in the cocoon. I have not heard any hint or any lore entry, not even a vague sense that Mikola and Millennia were at odds. They've only been described to me as the twin prodigies. And I believe Mikola also taught Radagon a couple of spells, and Radagon is reciprocated in a very similar way. So entries on both of them is extremely lax. I also got the impression, I don't know where I read this, but I thought Mikola had ties to the Halleck tree. So I don't know how Mikola's all the way here, unless Moog did some fucking... Well, hang on. You could infer. Because it's quite clear on the entries regarding Moog He tried to become consort, and despite all his blood sacrifice and all the blood offered, Miquella never reciprocated. So this is obviously not a consensual thing. So you could infer that perhaps the cocoon was maybe moved. Or... I'm gonna have to double check where I read the ties to the Haligtree. My memory is a little spotty on this one, but I do seem to recall this. I kind of hear it once. I gotta start taking more notes. Not enough data. So we got 2 new items. A cookbook of onion rings. Where'd you go? It was a shiny one. Here it is. That's number 3. So I'm missing 1 and 2. Bewitching branch. No fucking clue what that is. Maybe I have one of these. I don't know. And the other one was the law of, what was it? Causality. See, I have the law of regression. Then the order of healing. Where the fuck is the other one? Wait, it's not in its own category. Nani? Wait, what? Yeah, then we had the riding on rings of light. Law of regression. Oh no, sorry, law of causality. There we go. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalist, one of the key fundamentals, manifests a small ring of causality within that allows the caster to automatically retaliate upon receiving a certain number of blows. The fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality. Causality is the pull between meanings, that which links all things in a chain of relation, whereas regression is the pull of meaning that all things yearn eternally to converge. Interesting. And claims only known to him. So this is some pretty obscure knowledge to reacquire. Really hate it when they say you need to improve, but I've seen you improve in these few months, so I'm in trouble, but also not in trouble. Wait, is this when they've set you a list of goals and targets you got to hit? Because I had this at my previous place, where you got your end of year review. They list the things you've done well, the things not so much, and the things you can work on. And after a predetermined amount of time, they reassess, and if you've hit those particular targets, then all is good. If you've underperformed, you might get a little slap on the wrist, but generally you got to keep working on it until you either break even or show clear signs of improvement. Only 2 things that stand out so far. Great tile set and magic items that work with each other for additional effects. Story is still bare bones, but has potential so far. I was kind of hoping they would have greater story implications because it was tied to the Midnight Isles. We are your notes. Yeah, I might have to ask you guys to help reconfirm some of the stuff I forgot. Like I said earlier, sounds like you could benefit from making a connection tree of all those thoughts of yours. I really should. I got some very vague notes. The issue here is the info regarding Miquella and Melania is really sparse right now. Like my current theory was I got attacked by Millicent when I was in Caelid, and then promptly found her later at one of the chapels, and I was convinced that this, because all we know of is the fight that took place between General Radahn and Melania. You actually see the CGI in game, and she was pretty grievously wounded. She did have a prosthetic arm, which ended up getting railed by Radahn, and the final thing you see is the 2 of them just going down swinging. So I was convinced Millicent was Melania, but she's much more shorter in stature. So it's clear that when you find Millicent, the Scarlet Rot is chewing through her. When you come into possession of the unalloyed, I think it was some kind of needle, you give that to Millicent, and that causes the Scarlet Rot to abate, and then she kind of cleans herself up a little bit, and you can then get a much clearer look at her face. She did have the classic Radagon red eyes. Sorry, the red hair, and she had golden coloured eyes. At least from where I was looking, she's also missing her right arm. And it's no coincidence that when you complete a quest, the thing that you happen to get as a reward is this thing, the prosthesis, which is literally the freaking the mechanical arm. So it says here, though born into the accursed rot, when the young girl encountered her mentor and his flowing blade, she gained wings of unparalleled strength. So this had me feel as though Millicent was Millennia. The NPC who we met in Caelid by the name of... We're calling him Gary, weren't we? Because we're being arseholes. But his actual name is Gori or Gauri.
You are mad, Exile. Mad!
He mentioned the Scarlet Rot had
Seth, what is
eroded
Aquaman's
her
Twitter
mind.
handle? Atlantis.
Camcool, thank you for the biddies. What is Aquaman's Twitter handle? Oh, Lantis at... Ooh, get out. Go away, sure. Funny thing is, they can't fire me because they are understaffed, and I'm the only one in the team with the most experience. They can't hire anyone else because the candidates just apply without a clue what the job requires. A lot of them are very egotistic and hard to work with. I mean, realistically, what would be ideal is if you were able to find another place to work. And that way, you know, if you let them know that, hey, you know, unless things improve I'm about, they'd be more inclined to not be total cunt wobbles. Hey, Art. And hello to you as well, Hash Pipe. But yeah, Sage Gary had mentioned wait, didn't he say that he was Millicent's father or something? And the reason why she can't remember and like most of her memories are muddled is because of the Scarlet Rot. So my current theory was through helping Millicent in suppressing the Scarlet Rot with the unalloyed needle. That she was going to go on her own little pilgrimage. I don't know where she said she was going to head off to, but she is well and truly fucked off. I haven't seen her since. How far are you now with your playthrough of Elders Use Bing? I have no earthly clue. I'm over 150 hours in, and we've got a pair of great runes in the form of Mogs and Morgoths. We've just reached the northeastern region, the Forbidden Zone, the snowy mountains where the fire giants reside. Yeah, I'm still in this tutorial, Lucario, clearly. 5% through, 5% through. The real game begins when you get your first ending, Kappa. You know, when you become Elden Lord, that's when the lands between open up, and you can start going beyond the fog. You know, to the land of reeds and shit like that, and into the wilds. That's when the real game begins, mate. 4 gig for golf with friends. How many courses are they adding, man? Spaghetti. Oh, you enjoy that, bud. Got a few calls for job offers, and they don't even want to talk about the job. Then why are they calling, exactly? It's a bit counterintuitive. Do I have anything else from Gorank? I think I bought all of his stuff, and I don't believe I've come into contact with any more Deathroot that he wants to chop. Hey, Foxstick. He's gonna grunt at me. Ah, that backtracks. Hang on. Just in case I'm paranoid. This isn't a altar situation where there's a hidden path back here, is there? Hang on. Just double check it. Okay, good. After what happened at the altar where we found Moog underground, I no longer trust any of these altars or anything behind, so any temple-like place. Oh yeah, I finally realized what this reminded me of. When I was teleported down, I think I was teleported here somewhere, yeah? You know that place with all the dragons and the tempests? I'd seen a lot of we saw a lot of these everywhere. Something similar. Like creatures that clearly had, I don't know, demi-human type qualities. I'm not entirely sure how or why they have been encased within rock. But those were also strewn about in that tempestual based landscape. Did you kill Moog? I did. Land of Reeds. Yeah, I think that's where the samurai originates from in the game. I can't remember if it's said explicitly on the blades. Like the Uchega town is. Death's Poker. Gosmere. The Omen Cleaver. Here we are. Yeah, a unique weapon wielded by the samurai from the Land of Reeds. I think I was called the Land of Weebs because I was being an asshole. Do we have a clip of the Mo kill? Otherwise I have to fish it from the VOD. You might need to fish it from the goddamn VOD. Oh wait, this is the other place where we had some ties to millennia. Nomadic corpse stench. Land of Weed, exactly. That would certainly be different. I don't believe the quest for the noble gold mask or scribe Corin has progressed. I mean, I've reached this place, so it's possible something may have been said. Maybe. So just in case, I'll go to the West Capital Rampart and kind of poke and prod them with a stick. Go for it, Axel. I'll be here for a while, man. No worries. Why you need to go this way? Nope, other way. Because I should not be getting attacked by this guy when exiting. So it's this way. We need more daylight! That was my first kill in the game in an hour. I spent too much time talking. I should have been playing the video game. Are you gonna have deals what I do? I mean, I'm at the point where I'm just having one a day now. Honestly, I need to pick me up because don't have much else to look forward to, let's be honest. Need that mental... That's my fix. That is the wrong bouton, but that's okay. Alright, listen here, you fucking grade A flamingo. How about you pack it in with that? Kneel, insect! Wait, where the fuck you come from? You're supposed to be up there! Don't try and pussy grab me, pal. I'll smack you twice. Go on, bring it. I counter. I counter. Two-handed. Spank you. Git. Where was I? Wish I could work from home every day and be there at the start of the stream. Hey, I'm glad we still get you on a Monday of all days. Alright, so there's still chillaxing here, so this hasn't really moved forward. Sad. How about looking forward to a cure for chronic pain? I am not that optimistic, and I doubt this carcass of mine is gonna basically be functional that long.
Ah, you appear to be doing well.
Hi.
Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
I think I've learned them all. Yes. How about you, Gold Mask? Anything elucidating to share? Nope, he's back to just slowly but surely reading the subtle knowledge that is gleaned from the Earth Tree, apparently. Gonna stay logged into WoW all day and hope I don't get DC'd and that they don't take servers down later. Oh, so you want to secure your place. I feel like, shouldn't they be doing that, though? Like, especially if they're going to be having an entire expansion go live. T-pose to show dominance. Yeah, he's doing this thing here. The Golden Order totality. I'm asserting dominance. Yes, I believe the expansion's going live today based on what I've been hearing. So, when we were playing last, we got as far as here. I wonder if any dialogue has changed with Shabriri. He's really pushing for letting chaos take the world. Shabriri is a very peculiar individual. Got an item yesterday. Oh, that's the other thing we did. We progressed the quest with Hieta, the Light Seeker. That one was probably the quest that had a lot more hints. Like I got the Frenzied Flame vibe very, very early on with her. But it's easy for the player to be led astray to think that the Blind Maiden was actually, making a pilgrimage towards the Earth Tree, because she was generally heading in that direction. But you quickly realize between the Shabriri grapes and the constant encountering of crazy people with madness and the Frenzied Flame, you realize something wasn't quite right. And her having to eat the eyes of those that have utilized the Frenzied Flame was a very telling sign that something was very, very wrong. But we managed to go through the rest of her questline, and it guides her somehow. I don't know how the fuck she got there, because I had to work hard to get there. She does end up appearing very, very deep below Lane Dell, where the Three Fingers resides. I can progress with the quest, but I had chat just confirm something, whether or not it causes some permanent change, and yeah, it does lock you out of some endings. There is a way to undo it, but it can have other consequences, so I'm going to abstain from that this time. What's this build you're playing? It's not really much of a build. Most of my points have been allocated into strength for big hits, endurance for better equipment load and stamina, and vigor for a decent health pool. When I first started, I faced off against the tree sentinel really early on, like right from the get-go, and got access to the halberd. I ended up needing to allocate a few points in faith, a little bit in dex, and a fairly decent amount of strength, so I could at least use both hands to wield it. Then I got Godric's axe, which I ended up using, which required a lot more strength and endurance. Or was it dexterity? Dexterity. And after that, I just kind of kept pushing strength very heavily. The reason I push faith to 12 is so I could use a very, very small selection of incantations. The main one that I took a couple of extra points is heal, just so I could deal with revenants. One of my top 3 hated enemies in the game, so investing a couple of levels into faith was worth it, just to counter them. Big damage, generally, yeah. Found us at random, they even made Let Me Solo her song. This video has some spoilers. Oh, then I should probably avoid it. Don't watch it. Okay. I'll resend it once you beat it. Okay, that's fine. The fact that a song's been made, though, is rather telling. But yeah, we ended up completing Hieta's quest. So she now... Technically, it is true what ends up happening. It looks like she will end up becoming a finger maiden, but the problem is it's for the Three Fingers. They're not exactly known for their mental stability and positive outcomes. They want to burn away everything. All the current pre-established things. So the item that I had received, I just realized what it was and why I'm having trouble finding it. It is a talisman, and this helps explain. Shabriri's Woe. Disturbing likeness of a man whose eyes have been gouged out. The corners of his mouth are upturned in an almost flirtatious manner. Constantly attracts enemies' aggression. It is said that the man named Shabriri had his eyes gouged out as punishment for the crime of slander. This is a little harsh. And with time, the blight of the flame of frenzy came to dwell in the empty sockets. So Shabriri is actually right here. And he very much urges you to become the Lord of Chaos, of the Frenzied Flame. So let chaos Rain.
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital.
Done that.
Seek audience with the three fingers.
I can do that.
And the flame of frenzy.
So I believe what was stopping us from gaining access is you have to have a finger maiden do that, and that's the role that Hieta does. And I think I finally realised why he's clasping his face. He's got no eyeballs. I'm guessing the flame of frenzy has definitely found purchase in his skull. His melted eyeballs. He's playing the longest game of Peekaboo. Ah, Barry's got the snowball throwing emotes back. After 7 failed attempts to clip, it finally went through. Twitch really not like me trying to clip from VOD. I sometimes try and clip from the VOD myself, and sometimes it'll just be permanently stuck on loading, and I don't know why. It's really annoying. I don't know if it's if the system's kind of being pushed to its limit. So when last we left off, I actually retreated. I got a quest to deal with one of the last contracts, Volcano Manor. Juno Hoslow. For you as well, I have the perma-loading issue too. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a certain time of day or if I have to refresh a certain amount. Oh god, I remember facing these motherfuckers. Very nimble. You face them as bosses early on in the game. So we're gonna return back to the mountains. So the reason, my understanding is why we've travelled here is we're not able to gain access to the Erdtree because of the seal that's been placed atop. Right now the two fingers are a little bit busy trying to acquire and comprehend what the Greater Will wants. So during that window we're going to perform an immense act of heresy and burn our way in past the seal. But the only flame that is capable of doing this appears to be in the possession of this hellscape, which you could have fooled me because the place looks pretty damn cold. Yeah, I think I stopped just over here. Just over here, so I need to cross this place over yonder. So these are very clearly fire monks. We met them, I think, earliest in Limgrave. And a few more of them in Liurnia. They're all about that sweet, sweet blazing 420. Also, very interesting that all the way up there, these do look like a bunch of giants, but they are kind of like frozen in place. I don't know why. I believe they lost this brawl. Gotta make food before I get started on work. Okay, go for it. Did you find the snack waifu again? No, I'm going to do that after I have dealt with my next contract. I wanted to make sure all the contracts were dealt with before I found Raya. So we're going to be returning underneath the Volcano Manor and dealing with the serpent slash, I'm assuming, Raikar. Wonder if this will get the attention of the big guy down there. Whoa, okay, that one's different. He's got a whip. He's got a whip. Oh wait, this dude's similar to the one I faced in one of the forts, and I got a big juicy hammer out of that. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, he fires in a straight line. I also kind of stagger him, which is quite impressive. Can't see where I'm going. Oh, there's an entrance back here. Actually, that I never noticed. Okay. I've seen this before. Holy shit, that's a lot of attacks. The whip's got some fucking reach. You spewing the attack even after death. Is there a grace here? Door ahead. Ah, it's probably the runic, the catacomb. Technically that would mean there is a door here, or a grace point here. Killed this guy many times to get his whip, great weapon. It, well, it's good because it's one of the few that I found that actually does bleed. The Beast Eye Quivers. Oh, there's Deathroot here. Gorang's going to be happy. This thing hasn't actually resonated in a very long time. Where am I specifically? The Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs. My. That is fancy indeed. Yeah, the last weapon I had that has a similar texture and aesthetic to it is this one. Prelate. Inferno Corrosions. Dual wielding bleed weapons is actually really fun. Yeah, because they twice the bleed weapon, twice the bleed application. This game makes me want to play it. I mean, do you happen to have Elden Ring? He's approaching me, which is a good sign. Bro, can you fucking do this thing called blocking an attack while I'm young? Jesus Christ, man. First he didn't roll after I interacted with this, and then I'm literally holding block and he's not doing anything until after he's been hit. I'm not sure if that's because of the animation queuing, but dear lord. Do something. There's way too much blood here. So, where's the gargoyle? There's one there. But there's too much red here. This guy's also doing range, which means there's probably another one nearby. There it is, okay. Their AI tends to give it away. He's still not approaching. So is there one more? That's hidden? There might be one more clinging to the walls. Okay, cool. Not the only way. It's having me descend almost immediately, which is quite surprising. Oh wow, I think it is. Okay. No, I was gonna say, that's the way I came from. That's the way I've just gone. We can still go this way. Ambush, try luring out. That guy's attention. Do not watch so many people play it. I'll get it when it goes on sale. Fair. Bro, my shield is up. I guess he must have struck me at just the right angle. Prick! Also, is anyone else hiding? No. Love what? Ooh, the grave version. Let me tap my chest and give myself a heal. Shield I'm wearing also gives a very, very light heal as well, so it kind of stacks. That's one thing that I had a great deal of difficulty reconciling as early as Dark Souls 1. The fact that when you were out of combat, there was like no heal whatsoever. But that was kind of like by its design. But fortunately, in Elden Ring, there's a couple of ways you can actually get a very small heal at a generally very minimal cost. Is that the only way to get the whip blade thing? Well, that's the first time I've seen that. I have seen other whip weapons. Yeah, normal whip, one called Urumi, which kind of is more like a sword slash whip. There's this magma one. And then the one that was wielded by the chap. A lot of weapons. Let's see. Feel so blah today? I know the feeling. Finally dropped that 6th workday on me this week, and it was 12:30 AM start time. Oh, the Christmas New Year rush. Your own hellish version of Padodu. Urumi are a real weapon. The sword and whip thing. I mean, this thing, it uses the silver tier aesthetic. Okay, wait, what's the note say? Rolling ahead apparently is what's needed. Really? Interesting. Oh, is it maybe because there's a shortcut or a shiny? Is that why it's saying rolling ahead? Or maybe an invisible wall. Long way down. Really long way down. So, illusion? No. Didn't expect hidden path. Oh, directly below is what you mean. I see. There is a hidden path, but it's a really long way down. Unless a second platform appears. Which it does. Which is highly, highly sneaky. You get a +1 for that, friend. In case you're wondering, these are the messages left by other players, so we'll take that in a second. And this is the door that we'll eventually go through. Didn't expect confusion. First off, lever. Well, we're working on this. Any cold spells? There are, because frostbite is a thing. I've only recently come into contact with one of them, but my guy is not a spellcaster. It was this thing here, Zamar Ice Storm. Strike the ground with the staff to create a freezing tornado. I've been on the receiving end of a couple of others, which I'm pretty confident you can get, but you basically cast like a cone of cold. But yeah, there are definitely ice spells. Oh. There's 2 of them. I gotta go quicker, because they are throwing magical pat boys at me. Definitely consider checking out a few reviews. There's a lot to do in the game. The reason why my playthrough is as long as it is, one, I'm streaming it, which already inherently slows it down, because there is time that I kind of stop playing like this and chat. And secondly, I've been doing a lot of reading. Much of, a pretty good chunk of the game's story, to connect some dots, only can be achieved by reading through a lot of the item descriptions.
Seth, what does Santa clean his sleigh with? Sanitizer.
Ah, that's horrible. Get out. Thank you for the biddies. Jesus Christ. Just be mindful you won't find everything you want straight away. That's the big thing, I imagine. Like, you'd have to at least have played the game through once and then probably kind of use... I suppose you have to use some kind of guide or wiki to make a beeline for the stuff that you want, if you have a certain build in mind. Wait, there's another elevator going down. Which begs the question where the fuck that one was going. So, I guess we'll try this one first and see what we get. We'll probably reach an area where we can't get to, and then that's where you have to use that other elevator for. Liar ahead. Does this have anything underground? That one's definitely death. Okay, so no secret down for that one, which is fine. I'll call it down just in case. So I'm gonna go here now. Oh, hang on, that's very risky. I'm seeing jars. So, what's that sound? Oh, that's the elevator. Aristocrat. Aristocrat. What? Pot boy. Pot boy. It's something. Oh, it's a big job, boy. Wait, is that all? No, guest company. I'm about to conjure something in his fist for a hot second. I feel like I'm going to get attacked from above. If only I had a lever. Yeah, it's not supposed to be here, that's why. You are being debated. My advice for a first playthrough, just use what you find and seems cool to you. You can go for specific builds in a second run. Very good advice. Alright, so we came from this side, right? So the only door we can use is this one. Or pathway, or archway? Trap ahead. Uh-oh. Trapping down. Oh, this thing. I assume you're going to fire bolts at me, yeah? Oh, it's cold arrows. Damn, rude. Very rude. Uncalled for, even. Could this be a friend, or could this be a lover? Neither. Bollocks. Oh, not these traps again. Try fire in short bow. Be wary of pack, all the more. Try fire. Oh, it's the explodey pot boys. You can't do fire darts, can you? No. You can do fire arrows, but I don't tend to use those. The best thing I can do with what I have at my disposal will be these ones. Make 6 of those. Basically, once these guys set themselves ablaze, they go kablooey. Can't target them either. So it's a bit of a YOLO aim. He's gonna blow! Well, the good news is that these traps are not guarding anything. I forgot we could do that. Wait, what did that side say? Wait, hang on. Sorry, I gotta see this. Wait, I wanna read it! It says something, be wary of something. I think it's the same thing, though. Help me, please? Because they're coming for me. I must run. Fuck off! Ow. Okay, that's not too bad. Like, you can mitigate most of the damage they throw at you. Oh, I see. Oh god, they're trying to push you backwards into that. Rude. Yeah, you can't target them. That's what can make you a little bit finicky. 4! Oh shit, not teacher. The soul jars. Wait. There's no way you're on your own. Where's your exploding brethren? They do look pretty cute when they're running, I gotta say. Little legs. Is there one in the corner? Oh man, I would have been a total arsehole and put 2 explodey jars, like one in each corner. So you see the one here and then move forward. This is jarring. Liar ahead, therefore likely pathetic sort. Oh, I guess because they put a fake news note over there. Fair. Okay, which now brings me all the way here. Okay, that brings me all the way here. Ah, really? Land squids? Alright, thankfully I know their weakness. It's interesting. They draw in breath and then do like a poison. But the problem is that even their own bodies can only handle so much. So if you throw one of these, they'll breathe that in. And then their system overloads. And then they explode. Ideally what you want to happen is for it to spread to the others. It can start a chain reaction, but these guys coincidentally are far enough away that you cannot do this. It is a bit of a problem. So it's too much to like handle it. They can't expel it quick enough. It overloads. But Baldur, hi. I have an important question for such a git as you. Ask away. I had no idea this was a thing. This is awesome. You see it in one of the notes from the excuse me, merchants. I wasn't sure what they were referring to, like what creature carried the moniker of land squirt, until I tried it on them. This one here. Land squirts are soft where they could touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. I figured this out because I knocked one of the larger ones prone, so it made sense. I was like, are those land squirts? Because they are like expelling this from there. So they like start to writhe and wriggle. When shall you join your brothers and return to egg? What is egg? am out of poison. Do I have poison darts still? Oh, I got these guys. I forgot I had these. This is just... Oh no, this one's spread, I think. Was it far enough? Yeah, it was. So that one I did get a chain reaction. When you get... Oh! Yeah, I'll probably do that when the league starts. When the league starts, I'll get a bald head again, and then get rid of the beard as well. Factory reset. So, yeah, league start. Man, do I have a case of the I don't want us today? That's been me for quite some time. I know how you feel. Very, very much so. More pot, boys. Any gargoyles here? No. Trap ahead. Oh, because of the switch. Touche, touche. Item ahead. Stimulating Bolosis. Whoops. Excellent. Big pot, boy. Boink. 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 And anytime you see the jars here, it's normally crackpot or ritual crackpot. Usually. Yeah. And here you'd be confused as to like what was the point of all this, and now you have to go back and then use the elevator to head down below. A simple but good shimkin curry with rice versus baked potats, steak, whiskey sauce. Ooh. Given the temperature here, depending on how spicy you make your curry, I'd probably go with the curry. But I obviously, given my background, it's easy to see why I would have an affinity for that type of food. Sid started working on the image for Laharan's cloak that she put the Nightfall Agate Rune Sword into. You still don't know what effect it will have, yeah? My guess is you're gonna get some invisibility shtick or something. Or maybe something to do with like a pass without a trace. But Adam, hi. I saw a hammer build that jump smashed like that. I've got a few hammers. There's one I was considering using but never fully capitalized on just because I like the hilarity of it. If you have it of FP, which is the blue bar, you can just do this and just keep running. You're like, charge! And then when you reach the end, you can just yeet the weapon up. There's a consumable you can take, which makes it so you don't run out of your FP for a little while. You can effectively just keep YOLO charging with the weapon. So I was considering using that one, but never followed through in the end, which I do kinda regret. So I might test this weapon out at some point. Alright, we need to backtrack now. Pretty much right to almost the beginning, since we need to use the elevator to instead head downwards. Very sneaky elevator, that one. It's a trick these catacombs were already pulled. This one's a little bit different because... Wait, what was that then? Oh, the spot, yeah. I feel like I'm back in the labyrinth, man. But yeah, it was essentially two elevators in one. Whoops. Danger avoided. Danger avoided. So we want to go here. All the way here, and now we can go... I assume this would go down now, right? Oh no, it goes up. This is weird. Oh, this is the wrong place. It is up one floor. Fuck. I made a mistake. It's the next elevator after this. Instead of it being empty, it's like a large pillar that rises, but then it also reveals that there's a secondary elevator directly underneath. It is this one. See, there's actually an elevator directly above your head, but we're going to use this to go down. I don't think I'll have invisibility as my subclass gave me that this level, and it is good about limiting redundancies. Oh, wait, so if you already have that, I don't know. Maybe you could give you advantage on stealth checks, like play to your characters already. You already have advantage on perception. Wait, there's a stake of Marika here. That's worrying. Also, the fact that Death Root is here, meaning there's something tied to destined death, or at least to you know, those who walk in death. Which means Garang's going to be very happy. Mr. I must consume. Wait, why are you not in the fucking boss room, you overgrown gecko? Wait, is there someone here? Hang on a thing. I'm hesitating because I think there's more gargoyles here. I hate this thing. Jesus, I forgot how much damage this guy can do. Excuse me, pigeon. Alright, alright, alright. You stop churning butter. Gotta get the timing of this thing right. Oh, Jesus. He did a normal attack. That surely caught me off guard. Oh yeah? I'll see you and raise you! Off by about a fraction of a second. Oh god, he's stabbed. Well, to... Jesus Christ, man. It is pretty easy to kill, you just gotta get the timing right. Fun fact, being fully invisible should blind you. Yourself? How does that work? Arcus Brutalis, thank you very much for the 63 months re-sub years. Wait, where am I? Oh, the Stick America, good.
Meep.
Meep to you too. Hoping I get a temporary Raven Wing because that'd be baller and totally up that character's thematic ability. Wait, as in like full on, you get some like momentary flight. I cannot get the timing of this right because he keeps going out of my goddamn vision. He didn't even make any sound that he was doing this. I was trying to. I was running full speed and about to sippy. Not only did he kill you, but he vomited on your corpse. Yeah, he's doing the... I think he's doing an ice attack. Like the fuckwits on the outside. Makes sense, actually, given the region we're in. Let me go for a quick bio break, and then I'll proceed to reduce this thing into... I'll turn it into a hood ornament. Give me one moment. Alright, I am back. Let me deal with Captain Chucklefuck now. Let's see, logic is that if you're invisible, that means light passes through you, meaning you can't hit your breath. Oh, we're doing this. We're going full science on this. Can we just, you know, suspend our disbelief and just enjoy the game? Ugh. What we're gonna do next? Start questioning the scientific limits of a bag of holding. Oh, Imped, cat. Right, hey, there's Captain Chucklefuck. Did I get the runes last time? Oh, wow, I didn't realize I had 100k. That's the ice breath attack, I believe. For the finisher. No. Shut your giant fucking trap. Let's see. No secret passage ahead, but praise message. No. I wish there's an option to downvote a message, so that way you siphon life off of them pricks. I always mix enough science with magic in our campaigns. Oh, I'm not chastising you for that. What I've been doing for the last week, besides laying down with sickness, is playing my Switch for Pokemon. I'm guessing the newest entry, the one that got chastised apparently. First time I booted up in 2 years, and it's the game I borrowed from my friend 2 years. Oh, you're playing the previous Pokemon still? I thought it was a recent entry you were going for. People even begging for upvotes in Elden Ring. I know, yeah. Times are very lean, folks. You know, the lands between is in disarray, and the demigods are fighting for the shards of the Elden Ring. But for the low price of 1 upvote on my message left behind, I can feed my kids. Please. I'm begging you. Plorks. Wait a second. Is that gonna... Fuck! That's a const trick right there. I've been hit with fire, never ice before, so that's different, I'll give you that. Oh shit. Bro, whoever made this is a sadistic asshole. Try luring out. Try luring what out? Is there gargoyles? Be wary of ambush. Oh wait, is one gonna drop from there? That's impossible, unless something runs up. Wait, is it pincer? Is it undead? Wait, this makes it sound like I'm gonna get attacked from behind. Hang on, I'm gonna back off here for a hot second. Here, let's activate the trap card. Get wrecked, nerds. Okay, the pincer was from left and right, it meant. I thought something was going to suddenly appear from behind. That would have been awkward. That was not worth the hassle. But it is an 8, and I don't really tend to tinker with spirit ashes too much. You'll exit the tutorial when you finally find a mimic. I'm still waiting for one of the chests to nab me. I have some of the Pokemon games are. I really wish I could put 200% or 500% speed. Do you mean just like the animation and flow of it? Maybe you got some class/subclass suggestions. I need to make something akin to Princess Kida from Disney Atlantis. For D&D, you could just fire arrow or throw something at the pillar to bring it down. I could. I don't use bow and arrow, because fuck that. But I have used like throwing knives before, but this is a very small window, so instead I'm just going to do the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to run. Like I'm thinking of how would Amiro fix this. He's not going to use finesse or his brain. He's going to just swing his sword at it and then assumed that's the solution. Oh, for the love of God! Ah! Thank fuck it doesn't do 2 ticks, because that would have been horrible. I still think I'm in trouble, though. Wait, is there another one of these? Bro, can you fuck off with this? Please. You're being an asshole. Dude, this guy does damage. This guy fucks. Also, can I get rid of this, please? You're gonna end the goddamn way. Ah, I hate this attack! Fucking stoned feline cunt. How about you go back to the Arctic where you belong and freeze over? You know, I wonder why I invest in two-handed weapons if the propensity to stagger is so fucking slim. Asshole. I'll be bathed in acid rain, you prick. What else is a good insult against something made of rock? No hidden path. Wait, where's the goddamn lever? Sure, I guess. Although I was expecting to get something of ice in this place. Fire monk ashes. This guy? Spirit of a stout monk who monitored the giant's flame, versed in fire incantations, and himself steeled against fire. Though he was charged with keeping watch over the flame, after many years of solemn duty, he has succumbed to its allure. Well, I think we had a couple of spells that spoke of this. They kind of gave in. They're supposed to protect it, but they tapped into it instead. Let's see. The flame of ruin is anathema to the Erd tree. But prophets sometimes glimpse it within the faith all the same. Sadly, when this occurs, their sole reward is banishment. The giant's flame still smolders upon the distant northern mountaintop, and the fire monks are its guardians. So these two so far so good. Flame sling. That's fine. Flame of the fell god. Aganthi, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret. There we go. So the first instance is when it was stolen by Adan. It was stolen by Adam! So him we dealt with. So this is less of someone giving into the flame and more of it being stolen. Surge of Flame is... The giant's flame is the flame of ruin, capable of burning the Erd tree. And so, following the war against the giants, its ruinous blaze was sealed and guarded. So this is still fine. So one's stolen, and the rest is just telling you, you know, don't look too deep. I think it's these two that are the problem. Whirl of Flame. Fire beguiles those who gaze into it, and so the guardians of the flame are also its worshippers. So this is the first sign of some tomfoolery. This incantation leaves the caster with soul burns, a reminder that they must fear the flame. And finally, this incantation does not burn the caster, and it is considered forbidden by the guardians. So this is the first, like, more heresy thing. The flame grant me strength. I could have sworn there was one that said, right, this is outright bollocks, do not do it. But I don't seem to have that anywhere. I don't think Dragonfire classes at that. Maybe it's an item description I'm confusing it with. I forget. The frost ones are a bit more kind than the fire ones that can't trigger again while you have the debuff unless you get hit by fire and reset it. I'm pretty sure you had a build that did that, didn't you? So that way you could proc it more frequently. You caught me, I did it. Thief! No worries, Baldur. You are not missing a goddamn thing. I personally have not been particularly pleased with the quality of my streams for the past couple of weeks, because I know I'm not entirely here with my brain. Wait, is there a lever up there? Maybe not. Oink! No. Wait, yes. No? Maybe? Hang on, I landed on something for a second. Oh, I did it, mean. How about behind here? Hidden wall? Secret lever? God damn it. Okay, I thought I got stuck there. Whoops. Wait, the hell was the point of all this? Are you hiding something? They're now here! Why the hell did I go through all this? Just for that stupid freaking ash. Did the path diverge? Wait, where the fuck is the lever? I knew Ash was going to respond with that because I said stupid fucking Ash. She was like, what, stupid fucking me? There you go. Shush! Wait, where the fuck's the switch? Wait, hang on, this cannot be right. One sec. So you got this. So you went there, then I went here. You're not a secret. Oh, it's a secret. Okay, you're not a secret either, are you? Okay. Well, that's good to know that there was one there. Then we're here. Are you a false wall? No. How about you? No. What the fuck's the point of this place? It looked like the path went left. It doesn't go left here anywhere. But I can't remember this place. Well, it has like an extra subterranean floor here, which was hidden well because it's an elevator within an elevator. So it was pretty sneaky. You found the wall. Yeah, but I don't go nowhere. There's no lever here. So it's not there. That just had the glove wood behind it. I know, it's just to dodge the front. Oh, is that what it was for? Ah, Jesus. My sweet angel is sleeping in the decoy box. That's a cat, by the way, in case you start saying something like, why is the kid in the box? Thanks for committing that. You just clipped that one tiny snippet. Rude. I just got a quote mind. I'm like, oh, you won't believe what Seth said about you, Ash. Then bam! So this lever is just to bring the elevator up, right? Wait, this... Unless... Is there another one down here? It don't go down 3 times, does it? I'm watching you. Okay, good. I thought they were... If they tripled it, where you get debated 3 times, I would have been impressed. Alright. So you can't go any further down than we already have. Fair. Hidden path. Oh, never mind. Wait, there isn't one here. Unless I'm being absolutely omega debated. Yeah, think fast. Dude, will you stop that, please? You always get stuck on there. Stop getting glued. You're not covered in, like, double-sided sticky tape. Get the fuck down there. Right, listen here, you little shit. It's a fucking rock. Throw it in the hole! Before I lose my mind. Get in there! Okay, good. I just found a really cool horror game, SCP Endurance. Basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but SCP. How good is Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, every time like horror games came up, that one popped up. But I thought it got a little bit of flack because it... Wait, was that always there? Oh, Jesus. I bet the solution's right there. Is it? I thought maybe the lever was there, but that seems too easy. Have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? All I remember is a bunch of fucking robots everywhere. All right. Let's find the lever before I absolutely lose my goddamn. I died, didn't I? So these cocksuckers have respawned. Away, peasants! I believe the Jar Boys are also going to be back. It's meant to be scary for kids that grew up going to Chuck E. Cheese. Well, we don't have any of that here, so to me, it'd literally just be a bunch of robots. We can't go down there. I already checked if they pulled the same trick twice, and the lever I just saw is designed for... Wait, was that always there? You look very glowy. Oh, it's just candles. Never mind. Just looked like they had something here for a hot second. Wait, there's a shiny up there, which I somehow missed, so there must be a secret. A hidden path. Not there. Or there. I figured someone would have left notes. Is it this way? God, my memory's a total mess. Trap ahead. Beware of decoy. Beware of trap. I will sidestep it. Hello? Yeah. Then you got the explodey jar, boys. But that just leads to a dead end with a ritual part, so I don't believe you have to go there to begin with. Story's pretty paper thin. You're stuck in a place with a lot of animatronics, so because the story is weak, the game leads on a lot of jump scares. That's the main thing that I saw. Do you want a tip? Not just yet. And what? And ruin my frustration? Not very cash money. Not there. That makes no sense. Yeah, so I think the key to my... Wait, it was there! The thingamajiggle. Or is it? Yes. No? Yes. Yes! No. Yes, it is. I know what they're doing. My initial guess was correct. No, my initial guess was wrong. Wait, hang on. Hold. No, never mind. I thought I was onto something, but I wasn't. Didn't expect lovable sword. Wait, oh, that's just the pop boy though. No one gives a shit. Looking back, those animatronics, Chuck E. Cheese characters were kind of terrifying, but we never really knew it was. As kids, they looked fun. I guess that's how some folks. Well, no, I'll say children always. How do you guys feel about clowns? Generally, they did kind of freak me out. There was something very off-putting about them for me. And please save the smart ass remark. Well, Seth, don't worry, because you're a clown yourself now on Twitch. Yeah? How about you blow me? How about that? How about you clown these nuts? I'm surprised I've had a message to tell you that yet. Same! All I've got here is just says trap ahead. So there's a bunch of these, which goes all the way there. Then you've got the trap with Support Boys, which there wasn't any sort of secret that one would use to go. Oh, great. Did they all just come to life? Go away, go away, go away, go away. Pricks. So, singular Pot Boy here. And I think I'm about to go to the room with the big... Don't you dare, I did. Time for a brief respite. No horse ahead. Well, no fucking shit. Generally, we tend to run past these assholes. Although, I did find their appearance here very surprising. Alright, some more pot boys here. Oh! It's gotta be that. Right? Oh, you bastards. Nascent butterfly. Not butter, raspberries. Wait, is it this? Cause I ain't seeing, I ain't seeing no lever. Am I having a stroke or am I having a stroke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no lever here. Normally it's next to a kind of a statue. But you don't lead to a room I haven't been to. I have been down here, because that's where I saw the shiny initially. That wall looked like the most dubious one. No. No, and this is where I just dropped down. From up above. Nay. No. No. But there is nothing here though. Like, you drop down a floor. Maybe there's another area that you can do this mechanic in. Because there's no lever here. No lever. There's this mess on a statue, whatever that means. What do you do? How are you not dead? Go away! Little shit. That is some dedication there, pal. No lever ahead. Yeah, I fucking noticed! What next? No blowjob ahead. I can take that for free. Shush. Shush. Ah! Fuck! Bastard. Wait, why are you guys here? Go away! Fucking bunch of psychopaths, man. Hi. Pot boy. Bricks. Enemies alive again? How strange. But I did rest, so. Ah! Wait, where the fuck you come from? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm also low on heals. Okay, I can mostly oink them. If I can probably just burn it out of my system if I have to. Hey, Captain Chucklefuck. You're a little far away from home, ain't you, pal? Here, think fast. And again. And again. There we go. He's like, oh, I'm mobbing! I'm mobbing! Oh, he just mobbed everywhere. Oh, I goofed. Probably take this as well. Whoops. This first, then this. Why is that meme dead yet? I don't know, man. It will be eventually. Give it time. Yeah, I'm not sure where the big guy came from. He wasn't there before. Am I like in some alternate version of this place? Think fast. Now I could go down here, but I don't know what lies beyond. Still no lever. I know. Let there be lever. I wish, friend. I wish. We're being bamboozled. We're being fleeced. Lied to. You know, all I can think of is going down here. Okay. Take me home. West Virginia. To the place I belong. Wait, am I... Wait, was I supposed to go in that one over there? There was an opening there which I think I missed. Maybe that's where I was supposed to go. Dude, I still have no idea how exactly I ended up there in the first place. This place confuses me quite a bit. I think there was an opening there. That was a little bit different. I'm not even sure how I reached that. Because I remember I went... Yeah, there was this statue here, and that said still no lever ahead. So it's definitely within this area. I haven't changed the location. So I think I went this way. I think. On the left. Yeah, we had these things trying to slice and dice me. We've met some explodey jar boys. So went up this way. Pages of mazes, I know, yeah. They do this thing called getting you lost. It's quite beautiful. Yeah, so we had all of these. The land squats. There's the big one, whose corpses seems to have straight up vanished, which is weird. Went here. I don't see the remains of the pot boy though, which is odd. I feel like I kind of, I don't know, I like I duplicated the place in a weird way. So I went down this way. So oink, oink. But the place I want to go in is down there, but you can't get through there. At least not in the traditional sense. Yeah, you can't get there. Because you fall off. It looks like I want to go there. Maybe. I don't know, this just makes no sense. This place is fucking silly. There's no rhyme or reason to this place. Weird. I don't know. This place maketh no senseth. Someone ping me when Seth is out of here. I can't watch this. I'm sure they will. Yeah, no messages really said anything else. Just folks despairing in the same way I am. Still no lever. You'd think the messages would be key, but nothing's been left out of the ordinary. Let's see, up here. Be wary of trap, but behind. Type of trap. Yeah, so we could go down there if we wish to. Still no lever. Let there be lever. You're making it sound like there's a lot. It's right here. Pathetic sword ahead. You're not hiding anything, are you? Behind like these pots or something? Just to conceal it in the most frustrating way imaginable? Is it an illusion? Okay, good. Just making sure. Just in case you're trying to pull a fast one on you. Okay, so it's definitely not here. Despite the upwards of that message. I think it just has to do with the futility of the whole situation. So I have no choice, but you have to go down this way. The problem is you cannot enter the place you want to. Yes, because you kind of do like oink. Like so. Just in case they've done an illusion. Then you would go there. But yeah, I feel like I want to go down there, but there's no way to get to it. You can't like go there and go across. I won't let you. So I don't think it's that at all. What else is here? Pathetic sort of head. Yeah, but basically try and look for a statue more akin to this one. Hidden path ahead. Or define hidden path ahead. There's many places a soul could go. This ain't one of them. don't think it's any of these. And I believe I'm at the lowest possible floor. I feel like the answer should be down here because this was the. Have I been down here? But you're alive, so evidently I haven't. I thought you didn't go anywhere. Now I'm even more confused. Wait, did you just... Your bro just buffed himself. It's a different one. Dude, this place is very confusing. I think they're just... Oh, there it is. What the fuck? I think... Hey, fellow spirit found it. What an odd place. I think they just like duplicated so many of the locations. It's very easy to think you're in the same location, but actually you're not. What an odd duck. I still don't have no earthly idea how the fuck I solved that. But I found it. This also made it look as though you could go down here. Which is... Pot boy! It is indeed duplicated several times. That's why I was very confused. I'm like, I could have sworn I've been here. But with that, the door is open. The fact that Deathroot's involved, I'm guessing we're going to be facing more of the Undead. Now I gotta remember which one takes me back. I think it's up these stairs and then we are good to go. Yeah, so I'll rest to get more supplies returned to me. Do you go up or down? Come on. You did look under the other list, but not that one. That's why I was confused. I was like, I've looked at underneath most, so I just looked down that one just in case. I was like, did I miss one? And then just like, oh, there you go. I thought it was here. You had to like roll off, and maybe there was an invisible wall behind there or something, and perhaps that would like connect. Expect more of this. Well, I've seen a few that have used this. This one was probably one of the more extreme versions. Wait, what the hell? Where's the point of grace? Oh, here we are. I was like, hang on a minute. Shoot, go away. Okay, I can leave a little more strong. But this is probably like the most, one of the more convoluted ones. Multiple floors, some very obnoxious enemy types. Beyond just the humble gargoyles. Run your way. Run. Flee. Abscond. Go away. You're not invited. Shoot. It's like, hold the elevator, sir. Like, nope. That is not going to happen. Alright. So, Deathroot was detected. Wait, what did you leave behind, son? Didn't expect confusion. Oh, because they couldn't navigate the labyrinth. Come on, actual hints. I got one hint. What kernel of wisdom has been left behind by this fellow Tarnished? Giant sword ahead, so to speak. Strong foe. Giant, you say? I have to bring out this Zweihander, man. Giant dad. Base cannon. Alright, fear not the devil. The ground shaking? Oh, it's the best of that worm, isn't it? Fuck's sake, I fucking hate these things. No one invited you, go away. I can never, like, even remotely comprehend their attack pattern, because it's just one giant undulating cock. Dude, I have no motivation to fight this thing. Ugh. Cannot be asked. This thing has been... I think I've fought like 5 of these, and in most instances, right, the fight barely made any sense back then. Surprised I haven't married this creature. It's gonna go boom, but easy to get a couple of hits in there. Yeah, it's hardly like any room to fight him. This one's not as bad. I think I had one other arena that the encounter generally was not a very pleasant experience. Dude, I'm like dodge rolling and the game's like, nah, he's still gonna eat you. You done yet? Sugar tits? Because this is not really even... I'm not even fucking trying at this point, guys. At least they mix it up with the fucking Erdtree avatar a little bit with the Scarlet Rot, but this dude is literally the same. The only difference I've seen is a slight statistical difference, and one had Scarlet Rot, that's it. The HP rating on his shield might have just saved your life. He has like 2 hit points. I get the feeling I'm probably going to still end up fighting more of these. I think I still got to kill the one that's in the starting dungeon as well. I never returned to that one, I think. Oh, Jesus. You're going to make me run all the way back to that giant ulcered cunt. Ugh, I really cannot be bothered, man. Why not put the stake right at the front? Oh, Jesus. Look at this. Why the fuck put it back there? This place is already annoying enough having to navigate your carcass down here to begin with. I'm surprised they didn't put the stake down there. I honestly hope this thing dies of something truly horrible. A pox upon you and all your progeny. Frick. That is such a peculiar choice. Put the stake there! Like, you've already done it in previous boss encounters. Why plonk it up there? Hello. I suppose I should fight back a little bit at least. Get up, dipshit. Hey. Yes, yes, get it out of your system. Let me guess, golden seed, yes. What happened to the death root, man? I thought that was the whole point I came here. Nani? Oh wait, it's in the chest? How do they get it off an enemy? Interesting. There it is. Wait, I thought the whole point was that it was on an enemy. Well, regardless, it gives me an excuse to go back to Garang. Let me get the hell out of here. That boss is so fucking tedious. It was fine the first couple of times, but holy shit. I think that's the highest instance of a boss that I've seen in terms of like its design, like the fight. The only difference is one's Scarlet Rot based and one is whatever that is. And a stat difference. The bell bearing's nice. I need to hand in a few back at the round table hold. Let me speak to Garank. I thought I'd gotten all the death fruit because he had no other abilities he was selling, so I'm a little bit surprised I found another one. Then again, the last time I fed him one of these, he lost his goddamn mind. So let's see how he reacts. Here, jump.
I won't forget. Again.
Yeah, when he means when he lost his sense of self.
Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more.
Yes.
I must consume more.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Beast Claw. I think this is the one that was rending me asunder when I had to bash a little sense into his thick noggin. Where are we? There it is. Only 8 faith, so even knuckleheads like me can use it. Incantation taught by Garank the Beast Clergy Chmayan. Creates beast claws that rend the land with shockwaves. Charging enhances potency. This incantation represents the fury of Garank, his bestial nature returned, as much as it does his restless agitation. So I've been taught my favourite spell, Vitality. Didn't use Bestial Sling too much, but I love this one. One Scarlet, one is Holy. Yeah. Figured as much.
More. I am not sated.
At least we're dialoguing again.
Feed me more death.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, son. I need to find me some of them death roots. What did I get from the big guy? Interesting. It was almost enough for a level up, so I might actually tolerate its repetition. So I'll squish this because it won't be worth too much. And then I will squish. Oh, yeah, just, I don't need more than 3, I'm pretty sure. Ta-da! Then I'll continue to allocate points in the strong. Alright. So now that we've dealt that, that's probably one of the worst of the catacombs. I say worst. It was more the fact that it was the most confusing. Like the other ones were just a little bit tricky. This one was a little bit rude. I was really hoping I was going to get to face another creature like based around the death route. I thought I was going to face another assassin or something. Or I said giant mountaintop catacombs, so I thought a different kind of giant. Not another one of those searing cysts. Did I kill the thing at the start of the game? I think I ended up backing off because it was a similar thing. There was an extreme stat disparity, so I never bothered fighting him. He'd be in the Cave of Knowledge. Are you sure? Can't remember. Hey Zydraves, thank you very much for the ride. How'd your stream go, man? We're going outside. Now we're back in the cave, Ash, sorry. Oh no, it's going to do this tutorial again, isn't it? Wait, did I miss a shiny up here as well? That also reminds me, we missed a few things. Hang on, I'm just going to subject myself to this bollocks again. Just want to make myself feel strong again. Greeting Strippy Beard. I'm winning in the Magic the Gathering arena. Ooh, what kind of deck are you going for? Alright, that's still the same. That's also the same. Oh, totally miscalculated that one. Away with you! Okay, that's when you have the statues, and then you'd face the toughest boss in the entire game, of course. The Soldier of Godric, the Giga Chad himself, the ultimate gatekeeper to the game. Kappa. How's everyone? Hanging in there. I'm currently riddled with quite a bit of pain, hence why I've got such a sour, dour expression on my face. It's not exhausting, you know. That just brings me back here again. Oink. Yeah, I never grabbed that shiny up there. I have no earthly notion how to get there, which is really activating my elements. In pain, yeah, it's just chronic nerve pain. I want painkillers. Prescribed ones, so it's making my head even more loopy than it normally would be. Yeah, it was over here. It was in this one. Here they had poison to work through your system. So we kind of go chugga 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 over here. Oh shit! I forgot this thing was here. Wait, did I do this? Because I remember I got bitch slapped off the edge. I think you might be right, G. Maybe I did do this. What is that? That's Death Incarnate. Which I think is about to hit me. Oh yeah, they had soldiers here as well, didn't they? God damn it. But the trick was to do this quick. Well, at least when you drop a floor. Which I believe... Oh wait. Which I believe was here. This might hurt my legs. And you want to book it, because that thing will chase you down here. Oh shit. Woohoo! But the intent is to outpace it before it gets... I can hear it though. Dude, it sounds like it's right behind me. Ah! Okay, I'm good, I'm good. I hate this thing so much, it's such an asshole. You guys are about to die, good luck with that. Thanks. Ah, fuck, I didn't do it. Yeah, you're right. God damn it. I feel like I left one of these alone. I guess I did kill it at the end. Oh, wow. Look at me actually doing things. I'm impressed. Well, there you go. I guess I'll go to the mountaintop catacombs. I wonder if he'll give you a turn driving that thing. Well, there's no platform to sit on it, so I doubt he'd be looking to give you a ride. Alright, so I'm going to continue through the mountaintop. Alright, so did the big guy respawn? Yes, yes he did. But first, catch. Button. 2 3 4. Okay, so there's the big dude. Can I poison you? Yeah, think fast, dipshit. It would bear can, but he's got some range on him. Let me heal myself a bit. Ow. Oh wow, he can actually pull the damn thing down. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. I already killed you once before. He's poisoned, so that should take care of itself. I also don't know their dedication. This is very risky because I actually don't know what's here. Like this bridge could collapse, a dragon could spawn and scrape me off. You know what? This is YOLO. Wait, can I summon Torrent? Easy game. There you go. Okay, bye. We are out of here. We are out of here. Please don't hit me with a ballista. We are out of here. Wait, there's a fo- Ah, he's got an arrow. Fuck. Yeah, I'm screwed. Ah, you cocksuckers. Watch this. Any second he's gonna loose one. I can see it. This ain't Anno Lundo, man. Don't be a prick. Holy shit, man. It's the size of a cruise missile. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh. Wait. Whiff him. Trying to juke him. Get wrecked, Double jump of the mighty steed. Alright, you like to play with your bow and arrow, do you? Friend? Let me break your legs. What about your legs? You don't need those. A two-hander. He's gonna stamp his feet, isn't he? Yep. 1, 2, 3. That's right. That's where you belong. Aren't you fucking you bastard? Also, I can't go for his chest because the terrain is keeping him generally free of that. How much health has he got left? He's almost dead. 2, 3. See you, fuckstick. Sure. Hey, Norax, we in Norway today? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. I kind of rushed this because of Sewini. Got a call from work. Multiple sick, so I'm gonna have to do a different shift tomorrow. There goes my prep work. Ah, man. It really sucks that you're the one who gets lumbered with this. Hey, how about you take a page out of their book and say, sorry, boss. I've come down with a rapid onset of I don't give a shit-itis. I've been prescribed by my doctor large doses of not giving a shit, followed by telling you to go fuck yourself. Which I must administer to you twice a day. Alright, so there's no, like, particularly amazing shiny here. Just lesser shinies. Not to speak ill of shinies, of course. Anything here? I think we're okay, actually. A lot of parkouring you could do here if you wanted to. I think that's about it. Alright, cool. Let's head back. In the mountains. Are those boys still looking at me? Oh god, it's a bridge there. Ah, Jesus. I'm surprised those fuckers up there didn't come to life and start throwing fireballs at me or something. Alright, I've made it to the other side, officially. Yep, that's literally why I said it like that. In the mountains. I'm glad you caught that. Why is this here? Look carefully, skeleton. Yeah, I saw that in the mountainside. A big one. Big giant. At least what's left of it. Are you hiding a shiny in the corner? Wait, this is the sign. Wait, does it say, oh, death? Oh, just disappear. What the hell? I can't read it for some reason. Oh, try death. How about you fucking try blowing me? Smart ass. This place is very cold. Rhymed Roa. Interesting, interesting. Really? No other extra little something for the boys? Not gonna lie, I was half expected to be hit by some giant bolt or some enemy appearing out of nowhere. Okay, I guess we're good. I suppose I can head towards the direction of my contract as well. House Hoslow's gonna hate my guts. Maybe we'll bump into Jon Snow again. One moment. Oh, I thought there was something behind me. Widow dice. That's lots and lots of death. That is the mountains. Anything under here? I believe I passed this. Trina's Lily? Yep. Fire Blossom. Alright, we will... Wait! Why is there a shiny boy here? You're a thick boy as well. Hey, that was rude. Granted, I started this first. What are you hiding? Ooh, Somber Smithing Stone 8. It's a big boy. Wait, how did you die? You were up. Wait, he's being attacked by something. There's something here. We're gonna get accosted. Right? Seek grace, try left. If you're right, I'll trust you. I'll preemptively give you +1. Yes, bearer of the curse. Seek left. Give me that grace. Right, so we've got our next little checkpoint. Oh, Jesus Christ, this pain is fucking absolutely railing me today. Whoa, Christ. Alright, we got this. So we've got a couple of ways we can go. Let's try and go this way, I guess? Oh, let's not go that way. Let's not go that way. Ooh. Oh, I thought I might put one of the shinies on the pillars. But no, it is a debate. Yes. Okay, we'll go this way. We're outside now, yes! Though, don't jinx it, because no, in this game we'll probably go into some kind of tunnel or catacomb before long. There is more blood. Yeah. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Okay, I think we're alright. I'm trying to go full Skyrim horse logic here. Cherry leaf. Down I go. It's remarkably, can't really I'm saying this, but it's remarkably quiet in this region. Like, we're not being attacked by too much, although I expect that variable to change very soon. Starting to lose my mind. Hey, welcome aboard, man. Oh, there's a giant. Got my apprentice piece to plant, had a mistake in the technical drawing and had to redo it. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a setback. Deadline for the basic layout is on Wednesday. Where are we at? Monday. Ooh, is that enough time? Now I got to fiddle with putting the hatchings onto the plant properly between 1mm apart lines without missing anything at all. Okay, so the general impression I'm getting is that you're feeling like the deadline is quite rapidly approaching. There's the big man himself. Hello, what troubles you bring now? Oh, he's swinging. I was like, why is he aiming all the way there? Then I realized he's trying to get me with rocks. Schnitzel. That was a resounding strike to his kidneys. And by kidneys, I mean his shins. Whoa, okay, you're not churning butter, pal. Calm down. I still believe I will not be able to get to the chest. The spacing's too awkward, so I'm better off just striking the shins while I still can, in relative safety. Breathing fire? Yes, he is. But you're too late, Ed boy. You have angered the son of a shepherd. Timber! A giant's ultimate weakness. Wait, you're still alive! I just realized I did enough damage to knock him prone again. I was like, wait, why are you like despawning and giving me runes? Awkward. Since 6 months we're working on it and I had to start from scratch basically. Wait, this is a very minimal deadline then. The dimwits of teachers were too incompetent to tell me nah, we can't use those connectors at all. But I planned with them in mind, 6 months to tell me. Can they not give you some form of an extension? Because or does the onus fall on you to have come to that conclusion? The way you phrased it sounds like this is their cock-up, and they're expecting you to fix this in a significantly short space of time. Why is it always injustice? By the way, know something ahead. Wow. That is the most political thing I've ever heard. Saying so much, yet fucking saying sod all. So we came from that way. Fine, I will go towards the contract so I may make an enemy of House Hosler. I like to pay things in blood, so I think it's only fair. Besides, if this member of House Hosler is anything like freaking Jon Snow, who we thought this guy should be a fucking cakewalk. Famous last words. Wait, are these the Misbegotten, or what am I looking at? Yes. I have no quarrel with these guys, generally, so I'm going to leave them alone. They have no shinies to speak of. I got a more or less extension, and they're nonetheless expecting me to fix the majority of it until Wednesday. Tall ask from them. Which formerly was 60 hours of work time planned, and I got to do it in 10. I feel like things might be a little rigged against you. Oh shit, we got bats as well. Bro, who did I annoy in the previous life? What the actual fuck is going on here? Oh, they're having a holy war. Oh, you know what? How about the? It's a shack. Is there a version here? Shack of the Lofty, traveling maidenhood. Oh wait, this belonged to a finger maiden? Oh, they're killing each other. I'm gonna just hide over here. That's a traveling maiden. Interesting. So we've gotten a few different variations of this. Hood worn by traveling maidens. Maidens traverse the lands between for different reasons. But you're not trying to find your fellow Tarnished. Some to seek audience with the fingers, which was basically what happened with Hieta, although it was the three fingers. Others to find the Tarnished, who they were destined to guide. Well, I found the robes here. Oh, so I guess they never found them. Damn. Fire, in short, seek chaos. No. Likely corpse. How astute of you, friend. There is still no point of grace, and my contract is remarkably close. What was that sound? Did you hear that? I thought I heard grunting. Oh god! Was it you? Yeah, it's him, okay. Maybe what I seek is up here. Excuse me, gents. I must leave with great haste. There is no indication of additional grace. So it might be a bit of a ride. I'm doing this in case I get absolutely annihilated by this contract kill. I'm at least the best in our group regarding AutoCAD, otherwise I'd be fucked. Well, that's kind of why I'm saying this. I still think it's very unfair that you've been given such little time. I made the first 25 hours of work in 2. Teacher was baffled by my typing speed. But now it's the fiddly parts, they're precise and don't allow as much speed. So it takes a bit more finesse. Still 3 to 4 times faster than my colleagues probably. Well, regardless, while I'm glad you are confident in your abilities, I hope you can make the deadline. Feels like a lot of unnecessary stress that that was dumped on you. I would not be very happy. But hey, think of it as experience, you know, good old-fashioned life experience for the eventual horseshit life tends to throw at you. Wait, is there a merchant? Yeah! Hi.
Is someone there?
Me.
A customer?
Yes.
Well, how long has it been?
What's our boy selling? Oh god. Rune Arc. The fact that there's Thor Frost below us, I am expecting Frost to be heavy here. I actually have quite a few of these stone sword keys. Missionary cookbook, sure. Lots of arrows, and probably the vagabond set, which I believe you can start the game as a vagabond, right? Chess piece of a knight banished from their motherland, dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The crest emblazoned on the front is worn and dingy. No longer able to evoke sentiment. Metal armor is heavy but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. Cheers. Went AFK for a bit. What are we doing now? Well, I've come. Currently, what's stopping us from getting to the Erd Tree and effectively triggering the game's ending is the seal that is placed upon the door, the entryway. We need to burn the fucking the roots, mate, or the branches that are barring access. We've come to this place. Apparently, the giant's flame is capable of doing this, so Melina has guided me here. Right now, I'm just trying to find where exactly I'm supposed to go. Coincidentally, it also overlaps with the last Volcano Manor contract I have. Which is, my quarry is somewhere here. Have you done all the stone, sword, seal stuff already? And are there more than there are needed? I have, I'm sure there's some that I haven't done, because I have quite a few. I think it's a key item, right? Yeah, I have 15 on my person. I keep finding them. I believe these you can find in excess. They've placed more than you would need. But there's no way to know where the player will go. So some you find in the wild, some you can buy off the merchants. But generally, I went from always having like 2 or 3 extra to now being in double digits. So in the beginning, there were a few instances where I had to seek out the merchants to buy them. I leave them on the merchants in case there's an emergency, because I can always hit them up for any exotros. So, where is my quarry? They're not up here, are they? Wait, what's that sound? Yeah, nah, nope. He's gonna fire a laser beam at me, isn't he? Right, so normally what's supposed to summon this is those goddamn Albinorics, but there's none here. So who the fuck's summoning that? Ah, Jesus. Okay, so what we want to do, right, is we just want to YOLO, right? Just believe in yourself, and you'll be fine. Fear not the devil. Okay, bye! See? Easy game. He can't even turn around to face you because he's so stupidly slow and lumbering. I apologize for my harsh words. You are extremely wise, very mobile, and possess extreme alacrity. I have no idea why I'm here. I know I'm here. It's to run away from this guy! Fuck! Torrent! Run away! We must flee! Wait, is there more than one? Wait, they're fucking everywhere! Oh, and apparently the beast eye is quivering as well, so there's more death root. Ah, Jesus. Go away! You giant prick sticks. I also hear a mausoleum bell going off, so there must be a moving mausoleum. Alright, so the beast star was quivering. There's not a mariner in the wild? Ah, Jesus, I don't even want to go back there because this is a total shit show. What the actual fuck am I looking at? Oh, the snacks! Yeah. We've had a few of these before. Uh-oh. Well, that's worrying if you put that here. Why do I feel like... Well, there wasn't a minor Erd Tree there, so am I facing another one of those big fucking abscesses again? Go on. Make the ground shake and call forth the overgrown... Didn't see that coming. A normal Erd Tree avatar? Couldn't be surprised. Gotta get a timing of this right again, don't I? my reason that one. Kneel, insect. That one's a little bit different. What? This ain't Naruto, man. You can't fucking make a shadow clone. You just went prepare for trouble and make it do ball. Oh no, and his fucking partner's making the railgun. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Thankfully, his Broheim's a little bit more passive. I guess I'll have to go. Oh, you should have ran, man. There we go. Okay. Fortunately, they share the health pool. I'm not sure if they would have both taken damage. Jesus Christ, that could have ended far worse. Sure. Sure, why not? There's a mage tower there as well, which is interesting. Oh god, I can already see the mannequins, the security dolls. Yeah, surprised that I didn't bump into... Actually, it's this fire giant territory. A lot of the lore surrounding the fire giants does suggest that the fire is the antithesis to the earth tree, so it wouldn't surprise me they barbecued this thing. That maketh senseth. Uh-oh. Well, this is highly awkward, isn't it? Two of the minor gods in the fantasy universe that I built. Run, goddess of the chase, and Catch, god of the hunt. Run and chase. Where am I? Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm at a point where I want to tear my eyes out. This pain is getting a lot. Oh, part of me wants to just slam my hands into the desk, man. Fuck me. I'm gonna stop because I do not feel good anymore. And I need a greater deal of focus if I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere, and I'm gonna just roll up into a ball for a bit. I'm gonna toss you to Enki. But thank you very much for stopping on by and putting up with this shit show. Thank you, Arcus, for the 63 months, and Camcool for the biddies. Michael for the 35 months, and Neon for the 37. Appreciate it very much. I'll try and do better tomorrow, hopefully. But I'm going to get some rest, but I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Till then, please stay safe, and hope the start of your week goes well. Take it easy.